Hi guys, what's up? It's your girl Charla from That Girl Cooks Healthy. Today I'm gonna show you how to make these orange chicken wings using your air fryer. Delicious, tangy, citrusy chicken wings. Really good. I cannot wait to show you guys how to make them, so let's get to it. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. You're going to need some chicken wings. You can use drumettes or you can use flats. I am using flats. Well, actually what I did is my chicken wings had a little piece on the side, so what I do is I just chop that off to make them into flats. So any type of wing works for this recipe. You're also going to need some fresh orange juice, some starch. I'm using tapioca starch. That is usually my go-to grain-free starch that I like to use in these type of recipes, but you can use arrowroot if you want, or even corn flour, but I do recommend using tapioca starch. You're also going to need a sweetener, so I like to use coconut sugar because coconut sugar is not as sweet as raw cane sugar. Now I know a lot of people think that brown sugar and raw cane sugar are the same thing, but they're not. So just off the subject is something I wanted to point out, because that's something that people have been saying to me recently in a few recipes, and they're not the same thing, but that's a subject for another time. In terms of seasoning, you're also going to need some all-purpose seasoning, some onion granules, garlic granules, pink salt. You can use onion and garlic powder instead if you want to, some parsley, some fresh thyme, chili, and also some ginger. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to get a bag. So you can get a tie handle bag or a zip bag. I didn't have a zip bag, so I'm using a tie handle bag. And what you want to do is add the tapioca starch, and then you want to add your all-purpose seasoning, your onion, your garlic granules, and your pink salt to that bag. Once you've added those ingredients, the next thing that you need to do is you just need to carefully add your chicken wings to the bag. So you just want to add the chicken wings to that bag carefully, and then I'll show you guys what you need to do when you've added them to the bag. So once you've added the wings to the bag, the next thing we need to do is we need to secure that bag. So as I'm using a tie handle bag, I'm just going to tie it together in a double knot. If you're using a Ziploc bag, you just need to secure it by just fastening that zip. So just doing that, and then you want to shake the bag. So when you shake the bag, this is going to completely coat all of the chicken wings with that tapioca starch mix, and it's also going to make the coating seasoned. So the chicken will be seasoned, and it will give it a crispiness on the outside as well. So once you've done that, then you just need to just open up the bag, and then I'm going to show you guys what it looks like when the chicken wings are completely coated. And as you can see there, they're completely coated, they look white, and that's how it should look. So the next thing we need to do now is to prepare our air fryer basket. So what I like to do is I like to line mine with some liners. This is optional, but I do recommend doing this because it's going to be less cleanup and less mess. And then I'm just going to go in with a small amount of olive oil and just lightly coat the bottom of the liners. So this is optional, you don't have to do that, but I'm just doing that. So you just want to line that, and then you want to coat it. And once you just lightly coat it with olive oil, you're just going to put the wings on top of the liner. So you just want to do one at a time, and you want to make sure that there is a small amount of space between them, because we don't want them to stick to each other when they are being air fried. So you just want to put them in like 2 or 3, or however, depending on the capacity of your air fryer basket. Mine is quite large, so I can fit quite a few in there. So you just want to just put them in and make sure there is a gap, but you may need to do this in batches, so just keep that in mind when you are air frying the chicken. And once we've added the chicken wings to the basket, you just want to air fry them for about, it should take about 20 minutes. And then you want to make sure that you turn them halfway through the cooking process. So this is what the chicken wings look like halfway through the air frying process. So what I'm just going to do now is I'm just going to get some tongs. I'm going to just turn each of them over, and then I'm going to air fry the other side for the remaining 10 minutes. So this is what the wings look like after I've air fried them completely. So I just put them in a large bowl, and I'm going to set that to the side. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prepare the orange dip and the orange glaze. So I have a medium-sized saucepan. I'm just going to pour my orange juice in there. Then I'm going to add my coconut sugar, followed by my parsley, thyme, chili, ginger, and then I'm going to add my tapioca starch. I'm going to keep stirring until it thickens up. So it's going to take several minutes to thicken up. You just want to keep stirring until it just slightly thickens up, and that's when it's going to be ready to be used. So as you can see, the glaze and dipping sauce has thickened up and the color is quite dark, and that's perfectly normal. So this is the consistency that we need, so we can just take that off the stove. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to completely coat the chicken that's in a bowl with the glaze that we made. So what you want to do is just pour it over the entire the whole bowl of the chicken, but you also want to leave some for dipping. So don't pour all of it over, you just want to pour some of it and reserve some for a dip if you want to. So once I've done that, then I'm just going to take some Tums and I'm just going to just toss them in that sauce. You can also use a spoon as well, and you can just move the bowl from side to side if you feel as if the chicken isn't completely coated with the sauce. So that's what I do. So I did that off camera, I didn't actually show it. So first I went in with the tongs to coat the chicken, and then I moved the bowl from side to side, which was pretty much off camera, just to make sure that all of the chicken wings were completely coated. So now the chicken wings are completely coated. I'm using the same liner for when I bake the chicken to begin with, or air fried should I say. You don't need to really change it. So what you want to do now is you just want to carefully put that coated chicken on the liner, or you know, the air fryer, however you've got your setup. And again, you want to make sure that they're not really touching. There's a space in between. As you can see now, they're nicely coated, and we're just going to put them in for about, say, 2 or 3 minutes, just to sort of seal in that flavor from the glaze. This is optional, you don't have to do it, but I find that it does make a difference in terms of the taste. It really does enhance it when you do it in this type of order. So I'm just gonna put that in the air fryer for a few minutes once I've added them to the basket, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is what the chicken wings look like after a few minutes now. So they're nicely baked through, and you can just garnish them if you want to. So that's how you make orange chicken wings. Really simple air fried recipe that I hope you guys make. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the other side.